She looked me dead in the eye and declared, "I think you should sleep on the couch tonight. I need the whole bed." My response? A cool, detached, "No problem." Then I strolled into a five-star hotel and booked myself a week of luxury. Her texts? A whirlwind from furious to frantic, all within 24 hours. I was 29, sprawled across my bed, lost in my phone, when Desiree, 27, stormed in from her so-called book club at 11 p.m. She planted herself at the foot of the bed, arms crossed, jaw set. "I think you should sleep on the couch tonight. I need the whole bed." I barely glanced up. "Why?" "I just need space to spread out. I haven't been sleeping well." We had a king-size bed. She's 5'3", maybe 120 lbs. But fine. "No problem," I muttered, snatching my pillow. Her eyes widened. "Really? You're not going to argue?" "Not a chance." I brushed past her, grabbed a bag from the closet, and started packing. She trailed after me. "What are you doing?" "Getting clothes." "For the living room?" "For the hotel." Her expression twisted. "Hotel? You said the couch?" "Yeah, but if you need space, you need space. I'll give you plenty." "You're being ridiculous. Just sleep on the couch like a normal person." "The couch wrecks my back. I'm getting a real bed." Right there on my phone, I booked the most luxurious hotel downtown. 5 stars, $340 a night. Every penny was about to pay off. "You're seriously leaving because I asked for one night of good sleep?" "You're seriously kicking me out of my own bed, the one I paid for." Here's the thing. This wasn't new. Last month, she banished me to the couch because I breathed too loud. The month before, my presence was disturbing her aura. For 3 months, I'd been exiled to that couch at least once a week. But I was done being her doormat. As I headed for the door, she lunged, gripping my arm. "Fine, you can have half the bed." "Nah, I'm good. Enjoy your space." The text started before I even reached the hotel. "Desiree, you're being petty. This is emotional manipulation. Real men don't run from problems." I ignored her, checked into my suite, ordered room service, and slept like a king in a bed where nobody complained about my existence. Update 1. Woke up to 23 texts. The descent was priceless. 1 a.m. "Are you seriously not coming back?" 1:30 a.m. "This is stupid, come home." 2:15 a.m. "The bed feels weird without you." 6 a.m. "Where are you?" 7 a.m. "I made breakfast. Your eggs are getting cold." She never made breakfast. In 2 years, I'd cooked every meal. Then the phone call. I was savoring a hot breakfast, made by someone else, when she rang. "You're at the hotel?" "Still here." "I thought you'd come back after making your point." "What point?" "You wanted space. I'm giving you space. You didn't specify how long. I booked a week." "A week? Are you insane?" "No, just tired of sleeping on couches." She hung up. 20 minutes later, her best friend Marley called. "Desiree says you abandoned her." "She kicked me out of bed. I found another." "She says you're being abusive by withholding your presence." I laughed. "She literally told me she needed space. That's not what she meant?" "Then she should say what she means." Marley hung up too. That afternoon, Desiree texted, "I'm having people over tonight. It would be nice if you were here." "Enjoy your party." "So you're not coming?" "I'm giving you the space you needed." But here's where it gets good. My buddy Jerome lives in our building. At 9 p.m., he texted, "Bro, your girl's throwing a party, telling everyone you abandoned her for no reason." I asked him to record her. He sent a voice memo. Desiree was spinning her tale. He just left. I asked him to give me room in bed because he's always manspreading. He threw a tantrum and went to a hotel. He's probably cheating. Manspreading, in my bed, the one I paid for? I posted a photo on Instagram, my hotel view, captioned, "Sometimes you gotta invest in your peace of mind." Her friend saw it. The comments exploded. Update 2, day 3. Desiree showed up at my hotel. How? She dug through my credit card statements online. Yeah, she knew my passwords, past tense now. Security called, "Mr. Morrison, there's a woman here claiming to be your wife, demanding a key. I'm not married, don't let her up." I could hear her screaming in the lobby about her rights as a domestic partner. She waited for 3 hours. I watched from the restaurant, sipping coffee, working on my laptop. Her texts flooded in. "I can see you. Stop ignoring me. This is ridiculous. People are staring. You're humiliating me." Security finally escorted her out after she started harassing guests, begging them to talk sense into my boyfriend up there. That night, she pulled a stunt that still leaves me speechless. She changed the locks on my apartment. Our apartment? The one with only my name on the lease. Jerome texted, "Yo, saw maintenance at your door. Desiree said you moved out." I called my landlord immediately. He was baffled. "She said you abandoned the property and she needed the locks changed for safety." "Check the lease. Is her name on it?" "No." "Then why are you changing my locks?" He apologized profusely and promised to fix it. But Desiree had already rearranged my space, turned my office into her meditation room, moved my gaming setup into the closet, and offered my spare room to her friend Tasha. A note on the fridge: "Since you chose a hotel over me, I'm choosing myself." I took photos. Then I did something petty, but necessary. I packed all of her stuff, neatly, carefully, in the same boxes she'd used for mine. Left them by the door with a note: "Since you need space, take all the space you want. Somewhere else." The landlord was stunned. She really thought she could just take over. She's used to getting her way. Legally, she can't. Update 3. Day 5. Desiree lost it. She came home to her stuff packed and unleashed. The texts were unhinged. "You can't do this. I live here. I've been here 2 years. I have rights." Then she called the cops. "He's illegally evicting me." I showed them the lease, only my name, showed them her texts, "Sleep on the couch. I need space." Showed them my hotel receipt, proving I'd left voluntarily, but she'd tried to lock me out of my apartment. The older officer turned to her. "Ma'am, you're not on the lease. He's being generous by not pressing charges for the illegal lock change. But I'm his girlfriend. That doesn't give you property rights." She tried tears. "Where am I supposed to go?" "Maybe to whoever you were really with during those book clubs." Dead silence. Even the cops perked up. What's that supposed to mean? Book club doesn't end at 11 p.m., Desiree. And it doesn't require perfume and your special underwear. Her face drained. The cops shifted uncomfortably. "Ma'am, collect your things and go." The aftermath, day 6. The truth about book clubs surfaced. Jerome ran into Marley at a coffee shop. After some prodding, she slipped. Book club was wine nights at Ricardo's apartment. Ricardo, her platonic yoga friend who'd been leaving thirsty comments on all her Instagram posts. I didn't even care about the cheating. I was just stunned by the audacity. Update 4. The final day of my hotel stay was glorious. Desiree and her mom ambushed my mom. They showed up at her house. "Honey, Desiree and Patricia are here. They say you threw her out." "Mom, she kicked me out of my bed. I went to a hotel. She changed the locks on my apartment." "Did they tell you she made me sleep on the couch twice a week for 3 months? That she moved her friend into my spare room? That book club was at some guy's house?" Long pause. "Put me on speaker." My mom's voice shifted. "Desiree, you kicked my son out of his bed." "I just needed space in a king-size bed. He spreads out. It's his bed." 30 years of kindergarten teacher authority unleashed. You are a spoiled, entitled little princess who thought she could push a good man around. My son pays all the bills, and you had the nerve to make him sleep on a couch, then change his locks? Get out of my house. Now. Later, my mom called back. I never liked her anyway. She never once offered to help with dishes at Thanksgiving. That evening I checked out of the hotel and returned to my apartment. Clean. Quiet. Mine. No throw pillows. No live laugh love signs. No being kicked out of my bed. But Desiree wasn't done. Final update, she tried to bill me for household improvements, an itemized list, throw pillows $240, wall art $180, emotional labor $2,000. I sent her my bill. Rent for 2 years, $28,800. Utilities $4,800. Groceries $12,000. Couch chiropractor visits $400. Never heard back about that money. Then came her TikTok series, Dating Toxic Men, Red Flags to Watch For. Red Flag 1, he owns his place and won't put you on the lease. Red Flag 2, he keeps track of who pays for things. Red Flag 3, he won't sacrifice his comfort for yours. The comments destroyed her. Girl, you made him sleep on the couch in his house? So you lived rent-free and you're complaining? This is satire, right? She deleted everything after someone linked her Reddit thread in the comments. But the best part? Ricardo reached out. Hey man, I think you should know. Desiree told me you guys were in an open relationship. She said you were cool with her hanging at my place. I didn't know she was lying until I saw your hotel post. I'm really sorry. I thanked him. Then he added, also, she asked to move in with me after you kicked her out. When I said no, she called me a manipulative narcissist. Now she's telling everyone I took advantage of her. Thought you should know what you dodged. Patricia, Desiree's mom, made one last call. She's staying on my couch now. Are you happy? Why doesn't she take the bed and you take the couch? She needs space, right? It's my house. Exactly. The silence before she hung up? Delicious. Last I heard, Desiree's still at her mom's. They fight constantly. She matched with a guy on Tinder. He unmatched after Googling her name. Marley distanced herself. Ricardo's warning every guy in their yoga class. She's been banned from 2 coffee shops for ranting about toxic masculinity. Me? I'm sleeping spread eagle in my bed every night. Bought a new couch too, actually comfortable, just in case I ever choose to sleep on it. Dating someone new, Luna. She contributes to her rent, has never once asked me to surrender my bed, and actually appreciates sharing it. To everyone asking if I regret not just sleeping on the couch that night, absolutely not. That hotel week was the best 2,780s I ever spent. It bought me my freedom and exposed her entitlement to everyone. Desiree, if you're reading this, and I know you are because you stalk my socials, Ricardo's new girlfriend? Really pretty, and she probably doesn't kick him out of bed. Edit. Stop asking for Desiree's TikTok. It's gone. And no, I won't give you Luna's Instagram. She's mine, and she actually appreciates having a bed to share. Edit 2. To everyone saying, you should have just communicated better, I did. Every time she kicked me out of bed, I told her it was unfair. She'd call me dramatic and weak. Communication only works when both people respect each other. She didn't. So I showed her what real consequences look like.